Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at our avocado trees. So we have a couple right here. We're mainly going to talk about the older ones. This one right here that's 2 years old, a year and a half, and a year and a half, or sorry, 3 years old, year and a half. So what we're talking about today is the grafting. So I did try to graft this tree right here, but you can see that it was unsuccessful because this graft is starting to actually turn brown and black and just it's not working. But the cool thing is, because I tried to graft the main trunk, it sent off these, I guess, 3 or 4 side shoots, which is really cool because in the future, if we want to graft, we don't have to wait as long to see if they're successful, and we have more opportunities to graft. Because if you look at these trees on the left and the right hand side, the older ones, these ones are seedlings that have never been grafted and they've never been pruned. So because they're this, they've never been pruned, they've just grown straight as high as they can, and then every once in a while they send a side branch. But that's not what we want. What we want is our avocado trees to be about head height, about 6 feet to 5 feet tall. And then when we come in and prune, what we'll get is this situation where we have these offshoots, and then we have more opportunities to graft on at least 4 different branches instead of one main stem, because we're not going to be able to graft onto these little leaves or the little side shoots right here, because the leaves are just too delicate. They'll definitely break and it just won't take. So what we're gonna do, which is kind of the unthinkable, because we have all this progress from this last year and a half of this thing growing, and it's sad to see, but if we wait, it's still gonna take 5 to 6 years before we even see fruit off this thing. So it's better to just come in, go ahead and snip it right here with the pruners, and then we'll do the same thing with this tree over here, and then hopefully we get a situation where we have all these offshoots, and then hopefully by December or into the fall, we'll have more opportunities to graft either bacon, fuerte, or Haas, some of those varieties, onto our avocado trees. And then if I take you over here to our kind of like seedling starting area, we have the aloe plants, and then we have more of the avocados. These were also unsuccessful grafts, but because I tried to graft, they started to send off side shoots from where I cut. So I will have more opportunities to graft more avocados in the future, but I just want to give you guys an update about those as well. So you can see that this was unsuccessful, and every time I've made this cut, they always send off 2 runners, I guess you can call them, or 2 side shoots. So I'm just letting them grow. And I know usually people like to come in and cut one and let the other one grow, but because I don't know if my next grafting attempts will be successful, I want to give it a shot by grafting both of these instead of just removing this guy, letting the energy go to this main one, and then trying to graft that and have that potentially not be successful. So here is another example. This, you can see where I try to graft right here, and then right below where I try to graft, it sent off 2 side shoots. So that's also where we have 2 new shoots where we can potentially graft onto. And then this guy in the back right here, another unsuccessful graft, but it sent off a side shoot. So, and then like I said, got the pruners. So what I'll do is I'll just come in right about here and I'll make a cut. And like I said, it's sad to see all this growth right here that I just cut off. Like this isn't necessarily wasted. You can try to root this, but for me, it's just not worth the time. So like I said, what we'll do is we'll monitor this, and hopefully it sends off some side shoots from right here, and then it'll be done. And then on this guy, it does have an interesting little situation where the main trunk has kind of bent up and to the right. So what I'll do is I'll just come in and I'll cut it near that bend. And you know, it is what it is, but this is about the height that I want off this so that we can try to graft on this guy. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take these cuttings and throw them in the compost, but hopefully soon I'll make another video trying to graft these guys with different varieties. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed.